History speaks of a sacred object feared more than any weapon ever forged. A relic so powerful that whoever possessed it was said to hold the fate of the world in their hands. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible story of the Spear of Destiny. Our story begins nearly 2,000 years ago, at one of the most pivotal moments in human history. As Jesus hung on the cross, a Roman soldier named Longinus pierced his side with a spear to confirm his death. That single act, in that single moment, is believed to have imbued this ordinary Roman lance with extraordinary power. This is the origin of the Spear of Destiny, also known as the Holy Lance. The central question that has echoed through centuries is, could this truly be the most powerful relic in history? From that moment on, the spear's journey becomes a tapestry of legend and historical fact. The legend says that whoever possesses this spear and understands its virtues holds the destiny of the world in their hands, for good or for evil. Its path is said to be marked by the rise and fall of empires. One of the first great leaders to allegedly possess it was Constantine the Great. In the year 312, on the eve of the Battle of the Milvian Bridge, Constantine had a vision. He saw a cross of light in the heavens and heard a voice command him, "In this sign, you will conquer." He ordered his soldiers to paint the Chiro symbol on their shields, and armed with the Holy Lance, he marched to a decisive victory that would not only make him the sole ruler of the Roman Empire, but also pave the way for Christianity to become its dominant religion. Was it the spear that guided his hand and secured his empire? Centuries later, the spear appears again, this time in the hands of another legendary ruler, Charlemagne, the father of Europe. The tales say he carried the spear through 47 successful military campaigns, never once tasting defeat. He was said to have slept with it by his side, believing it was the source of his power and foresight. But the legend also carries a warning. It's said that on the very day he accidentally dropped the spear, he died. Is it just coincidence? Or was the spear's influence far more real than anyone imagined? The spear passed from one Holy Roman Emperor to the next, carried through generations. Each one used it to solidify their power, achieve great victories, and shape the destiny of Europe. It was seen as a divine mandate, a physical symbol of God's favor. Its possession was a declaration of legitimacy and power that none could dispute. Fast forward to the modern era, and our story takes us to the grand city of Vienna, specifically to the Hofburg Museum. Here, for centuries, rested a spear claimed to be the very same Holy Lance, known as the Vienna Spear. It's an iron lance head, intricate and ancient. A piece of metal, believed to be one of the nails from the Crucifixion, has been hammered into the blade, and it's wrapped in silver and gold sheaths inscribed with the words "Lance" and "Nail of the Lord." For generations, it was an object of veneration and awe, drawing pilgrims and rulers alike. But its quiet rest was about to be shattered. In the early 20th century, a young, struggling artist named Adolf Hitler was living in Vienna. He often visited the Hofburg Museum, and it was there that he first laid eyes on the Spear of Destiny. He described the moment as one of profound significance, a mystical experience. He became utterly obsessed, convinced that this ancient relic was the key to his destiny. He believed that possessing the spear would grant him the power to conquer the world. This wasn't just a casual interest. It was a deep-seated, fanatical belief that would drive his future actions. Years later, in 1938, Hitler's obsession became reality. After annexing Austria and the Longinus, one of his first and most secret orders was to seize the Holy Lance. Under the cover of darkness, SS officers stormed the Hofburg Museum and took the spear. It was transported by armored train to Nuremberg, the spiritual heart of the Nazi Party. Hitler had it displayed in St. Catherine's Church, a symbolic move to declare that the destiny of the world was now his to command. He believed that with the spear in his possession, his thousand-year Reich was invincible. For a time, as his armies swept across Europe, it seemed his dark belief might be true. But the tide of war eventually turned. As Allied bombs rained down on Germany, the spear was moved to a secret, bomb-proof vault beneath Nuremberg Castle for safekeeping. This is where our story takes another dramatic turn, introducing a figure as iconic as Hitler himself, General George S. Patton. Patton, A brilliant and eccentric general, was also a keen student of history and mysticism. He knew the legends of the Spear of Destiny and understood its immense symbolic importance to Hitler. As the war drew to a close, he made finding the spear a top priority. On April 30th, 1945, the very day Hitler took his own life in his Berlin bunker, American forces under Patton's command discovered the secret vault in Nuremberg. Inside, they found the Spear of Destiny. The timing is almost unbelievable. Within hours of Hitler losing possession of the spear, his reign of terror ended, and his empire crumbled. For those who believe in the spear's power, this is the ultimate proof. The legend held, "Lose the spear, lose the world." General Patton had the spear returned to the Hofburg Museum in Vienna, where it remains on display to this day. But here lies the final, tantalizing mystery. Is the spear currently in Vienna the original? Some historians and experts have raised doubts. Tests have shown that the lance head itself likely dates to the 7th or 8th century, not the 1st. However, the nail embedded within it is believed to be from the correct time period. There are theories that the spear was switched at some point in its long and chaotic history. Some suggest that the one Patton found was a clever replica, and the real spear is hidden away, waiting for a new master. Others propose that the true power wasn't in the object itself, but in the belief of those who held it. So, what are we to make of this incredible tale? From the side of Christ on the cross to the hands of Constantine, Charlemagne, and Hitler. A journey of 2 millennia, shaping empires and defining history. Is the Spear of Destiny a real artifact with supernatural powers? Is it a powerful symbol that inspires greatness and madness in equal measure? Or is it simply a collection of compelling legends woven around an ancient weapon? The story of the Spear of Destiny leaves us with more questions than answers. It's a testament to our enduring fascination with relics, power, and the mysterious forces that may guide our world. The spear in Vienna may or may not be the original, but the legend itself is undeniably powerful. A story that continues to captivate and mystify us. The evidence is on the table, but the mystery remains. Do you believe the Holy Lance is a divine relic that truly holds the power of invincibility? Or is it just a clever piece of propaganda used by kings and dictators to strike fear into their enemies? Let's settle this in the comments. Are you a believer in the supernatural? Or is this all just a dark coincidence? I'm curious to see where you stand. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the shadows of the past, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you're the first to know when our next mystery unfolds. Until next time, keep questioning everything. Only here on Forgotten Clues.